race fans, I got a very old friend here with me, and Matt Gerald, 2012, started off with tremendous promise. First race at Raffles Memorial Day weekend, didn't quite turn out the way anticipated. A lot has happened since then. Kind of tell us where 2012 started.
Well, 2012 started out for us. We raced the Charlotte rounds. We struggled quite a bit with, this is actually my first year racing professionally for the full year, and we struggled a little bit at Charlotte just because we were an underfunded team and we didn't have the right setup. We tweaked on the truck little by little. We got it a lot better. We had an okay finish going at Charlotte, and then we went to Redbud, and I was hauling ass in qualifying, and I knew I had a good lap going, and ended up going up the big step-up jump. Just went a little too fast, and ended up casing into the second jump, and it was just stupid on my part, but it's ended up when I hit so hard that my T12 vertebrae actually burst, and I had to go in and have surgery that night, or actually the next day. I was in surgery for 9 hours. They repaired it, rebuilt the vertebrae, and now I was in the hospital for 10 days, and then we went to get transported to RIC in Chicago, which is the #1 rehabilitation center in the country, which we were very fortunate to find. The therapists there have been working with me. When I first got there, I wasn't able to even, it took 4 people to get me out of bed. Within a week, I was walking. I walked about 30 feet. Then every week it's just been getting better and better and better. So I've been putting in a lot of hours with the therapist there. Now I'm walking with a little bit of help. They have a track, and I'm actually using forearm canes. So I'm really getting my balance back, and it's just with the spinal cord injury, there's so much swelling, and the swelling is going down little by little, and starting to get more feeling back every day. I can walk with canes, and I can walk with a walker now. But yeah, everything is good. My therapists actually think I'm months ahead of schedule. It takes a lot of hard work to get there.
Probably it's been a blessing in disguise in that you kind of found out in a moment of tragedy like this.
Yeah.
You haven't been home in 3 months.
No.
You haven't been in the state of Wisconsin in 3 months.
No.
You haven't walked in your front door of your own home in 3 months.
I haven't seen my dog.
But in the moment of tragedy, you find out who your friends are.
Yeah.
And to find out in such a moment who your friends are, and to find out how many you have and where they came from, and all of a sudden people you don't know that's giving the support. I mean, let's go now to the support that you receive in emails and text messages and phone calls. I mean, it's just your Facebook. I love keeping up with you on Facebook and how you're doing.
It's crazy how much support that I've gotten and my family's gotten from my racing family. It's crazy. Like, there's people that I don't even know that last night come up to me and just shook my hand and said that they're thinking about me, and it just it really means a lot. But yeah, I've got a good core group of friends that I keep in touch with every day.
Like this guy right here.
Yeah, he drove my single buggy a couple weeks ago for me. But yeah, it's crazy. I just can't thank the racing community, and especially more sportsman teams. Even though I was racing pro, I'm still a sportsman. I love racing buggies. It really means a lot.
Well, now let's go to that more organization, Midwest Off-Road Racing. A few weeks ago they had a race in Antigo.
Yeah.
And Dan, come on in on this. Something kind of cool happened there at the race, and the guys all got together, and they put their heads together and their walls together and their winnings together, and they got something for you, Dan.
Well, and this started on the way home from Redbud. My wife and Amy Demney are talking to each other on the way home, and they said, you know, we have to do something for Matt. Let's start something. I'll benefit something, and we're still going to do that. But with the Moore race at Antigo, it was a Mole Lake Moore off-road challenge. And we also had the pro light guys there, and we raised a sizable fund for the pro lights to show up. I'll give this truck a second to go by here.
It's cool to be back at the track though, isn't it? Ain't that singing in your ears, huh?
Yeah.
Really? Where do we got going?
Just start that bit over.
Pro light guys.
The Mole Lake Moore Antigo Challenge. You know, it was in Antigo, Wisconsin. We're trying to think what to do. Again, we're going to do something bigger later on, but we just said let's start a Matt Gerald fund. Let's try to raise some money because he's not working. There's still bills coming in. Again, it's not like we can raise the kind of money to pay for his accident and the hundreds of thousands that's going to cost, but to help out the family at home. You know, that's what we're trying to do. So later on, keep tuned to his Facebook and Moore's website, because we're going to do a fundraiser later. Mole Lake has already offered up their facility for it, which is great. We're talking to Crandon, maybe doing some kind of trap shoot there to help raise money. They're interested. So everybody's coming together, and just with my son and the rest of us talking about this, Andy Zipper said, you know what, I'll give you guys the first 500 bucks. So he threw some money down. After the pro light race, I have envelopes like this with every driver's name on it and the amount that they're going to get. And 90% of the guys said, forget it, we don't want it, donate it to me. Chuck Lund has cbcincentives.com. He's out there giving drivers $100 cash at Antigo when they win on Sunday. Guys are going, keep the 100, give it to Matt. Other people are walking up, handing me $20, $1, writing a check. Any little bit helps.
Again, it goes right back to finding out who your friends are.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys, you've known
From everybody. From everybody there, so I keep wanting to stay hanging on. Hand that to you.
Thank you.
And you know what? The Flying Dutchman camp is still the camp to drop off donations if you want. Otherwise, go to Midwest Off-Road Racing. I believe it's P.O. Box 123, Abrams, Wisconsin, or Abrams. And you know, we're going to accept whatever we can, but stay tuned later. We're going to set up some kind of benefit, more than likely be at Mole Lake Casino. And again, we'll do something with Crandon, just not at the Crandon weekend. There's too much going on. It's too big of an event. We're not sure when, but it'll be after the Crandon race.
You know, Matt, there's only one way and one way possible you can show appreciation for all the family and friends that are coming out of the woodwork to help you, and that's to get your ass back in a pro light. So that's the goal, single-mindedly, tunnel vision, right to that one thing. So that's what we expect out of you. That's what we want from you. Nothing less, nothing more.
I know. It's I definitely do want to get back to racing. It's not my #1 goal right now. My #1 goal is to just get back to living a full life. I just want to go through all the therapy, get as strong as I can. And then once I make a full recovery, then we could talk about racing again. But my #1 goal and my family's goal is just to get back to living. And hopefully we'll see this guy back out here next year and I can help him out or something. But yeah, I can't thank everybody enough. I love that I've given everything I could to the sport to get into the professional ranks, and just something like this can just really, one split second can change your life. And I'm happy that everyone has come together to help us, and I can't thank them enough.
Matt, I know you have orders with the doctors and nurses back at the hospital, the rehab center. They're letting you get out for a day or so, and you have rules to get back. Otherwise, they kick your butt out.
Yeah.
But you know what? it's great to see you at the racetrack, and to say that Anago and Grandin and Bark River ain't the same without you on the track.
Yeah.
It's putting it mildly, man.
Yeah, you know what's funny is my therapist, I've got 3 or 4 of them that told me whenever I do get back into a race car, they want me to call them because they'll be there.
That's pretty cool.
Matt, it's great to see you again. Congratulations, and you know what? Keep it going, man. Your goal is 30 steps. I keep reading about it. He does 60.
No,
his goal is 40 steps. He makes it 60. And
now it's
so great to see.
Now it's hundreds of feet now, so it's definitely every day getting stronger and stronger, and my balance is coming back. And yeah, just need that gas pedal foot to work right now, and we'll be back in business.
There you go. Once again, Dan.
I'm going to break in one more time. At the Anago race, Miller Electric donated a welder for us to raffle off. Traxxas donated a Kyle Busch RC car to raffle off. Those were both raffled off at that event. The fella that won the RC car donated back. We have it here this weekend. We need to get Kyle Busch to sign that so we can raffle that thing off again. We get Kyle's signature on it, it's going to mean a lot more. And we know the people that can get a hold of Kyle, so we're going to do that. But again, we got to thank Traxxas and Miller for coming through and donating some products that we can raffle off. And that's what we're looking for. It's not always dollars. It's something that can be raffled off at this event. So keep us in mind, look us up. Whether you go through Moore or Flying Dutchman or Matt's Facebook, keep in touch.
Yeah, it was really great that Traxxas stepped up, and even Team Associated stepped up and helped me out a little bit. So they know that I'm a RC car enthusiast. I race CJ a lot, so yeah, it's pretty cool that they're helping out. I really appreciate it.
Keep getting better.
Yeah.
We hope to see you maybe at Bark River.
Oh, I'll be there.
And you know what? We'll get an update and we'll do it live in front of the crowd there, okay?
Yeah, you got to watch my buggy out there, 195. I'll be out there in the light buggy class. And hopefully Mikey or Rayford will be in my single buggy again. So,
all right, man. We'll see you at Bark River.
Thanks.